These things I don't trust. These clothes people will pick up the clothes. Don't trust them at all. Did I get moved last night? No. Was I going to get moved last night? No chance, because I was in my undercrackers and I was so freaking comfortable. I weren't going nowhere, mate. They could have put me on some sort of loader and fucking took me off somewhere. As long as I got TV reception and milk in the fridge, give a shit. Right, enough of my ramblings. Where I am today, and I'm going to stay here. I'm going to do a little bit in the van, just a little bit, not so much. And I'm in an industrial area, so that ain't too bad, which is quite quiet. And I like these. It says, look, I don't give many tips out. 3:30 at Cheltenham. Is there such a place as Cheltenham anymore? That was my dad's favourite joke. What's your tip? 3:30 at Cheltenham. I think I fucking won. I don't give many tips out, but this would be, you know, if you're looking to park somewhere, industrial estates, some of them, right? You have to play it by ear with them. But I like these because you've got the lorry drivers what park up here, and it's usually rammed. To be honest with you, I always feel like I'm going to get sandwiched in between two of them, having some sort of like fan split roast or something. You know what I mean? With me inside it, because this road is usually wall to wall. With they park up overnight, don't they? These boys, and yeah, and there's a burger van up there. Not that I'd eat from a burger van, but there is usually somewhere to get something to eat. But I won't buy anything from there. There's no way on earth. But this is where I am. I'll have to show you again. But I don't. It's just so nice and quiet. So yeah, I might have to move in a minute though to get something to eat, because I'm actually quite hungry. I haven't got nothing in apart from I was going to say pot noodle, but I've used that joke before and it backfired on me literally through my ring piece, because fucking think pot noodles. It's like pot noodle what just don't agree with me. Maybe it's space food or something, oh fuck knows. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Well, I just passed the high road, and I say high road, you blink and you've gone past it. It's about 50 shops if you're lucky, and they're closing down at a phenomenal rate, but that's another story. And you know them not food clothes bank people, they put walk down a high street and they give you a leaflet or put letters through your letterbox saying we'll pick up your clothes. And it's usually one of the worst, not the worst, the most, it's usually like a children's charity or children's cancer charity. So not saying all charities deserve it, but one that really does get you, like little fluffy puppy dogs or something. And they pick up your clothes and then they flicking flog them. But they give something like 3% of that to charity, where people thinking they get all their money, or at least 50%, 3% of profit goes to a charity. What a freaking rip-off. That's why it makes me die, you know what I mean? But if you watch these like starving in Africa, that's which is heartbreaking. I'm not getting all political, but that is just, no children or people should be starving in this world. But apart from the fly, what's always the same fly is always buzzing around them, that's another ball game, right? They've always got a Man United top on or an Arsenal top. So some clothes are going over there. It's usually with Beckham on it, so they're quite an old Man United top. Yeah, but politics over. That's my little rant for the day. Bored as well. Yeah, so I'm going to do a bit in the van. So, and one more thing, another thing while I'm here. Thank you very, very, very much for checking out Comfy Living, his channel. Do you know what? Bless him. I watched him this morning, and he was emotional about his dad. It's understandable. Do you know what I mean? I lost my dad it's coming up to 10 years ago. Horrible. So I know exactly how you feel, but I'm not bubbling, because if I get all emotional, that'd be it. I'll be like some sort of wreck on the floor. Do you know what I mean? But I know where you're coming from. It's horrible. You know, don't matter how old you bloody well are, he's still your dad, and you're still in. You know, in your head, you can remember the good times, and you're the boy. You know what I mean? So no matter if you're 50, 60, whatever. You know, it's still painful, isn't it? So respect. I know where you're coming from. What the fuck was that? Right, I'll see you later. Hopefully I'll find something to bleeding do. I meant to do that that video of my man and his whippet. I was tagged in a video. You know, like, I think everyone's seen them by now. You make a model of your vehicle and all that. You know, it seems quite fun, but I've not written down all the questions, so I can't even remember the first one. I'll make a pig's ear with these things as well, but I will do it eventually. But I've got no one to tag it onto now. I think everyone's been done, isn't they? But you know, all right. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna have a guess what? I'm gonna have a cup of tea. See if I can find a cheeky bourbon in the back there. But I think the old biscuit jar is looking a bit picking touch and go. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, I remember the day when the wagon wheel would last all freaking day. You know what I mean? They've got fucking smaller, but they used to have jam in it as well. The cheeky bastards. But never mind. Right, I'll see you later. Ta-ra. Another hot sip. Don't park on a bloody hill. This is alright. It's still a little bit on the piss, but take off my glasses. Yeah, don't park on a bloody hill. I don't know how I didn't notice it until my tea. I thought I'll fill up my cup of tea, cushy, and you know, it was like the fucking Titanic was gonna fucking reappear. Like one end, the end of the kiln of the tea was up. It was all fucking with my feng shui. Can't be dealing with a hill. Yeah, so this looks alright. So I'm gonna jump in the back and do something. You know, I love the van, but you're limited to what you can bloody do. And the old, for everybody, because it's just after Christmas, when you ain't got a lot of that, you can't really fucking do a lot. So I'm going to pull my finger out and do something in the van, just to keep me occupied. Jesus, he looks like Tintin. Not many people you see walking down this Gloucester estate, but fuck me, he looks like Tintin. One of them fucking dopey haircuts. And like I've got, I'll tell you what, who else I did see down the freaking high road is, oh my god, what's his bleating name? Roy Chubby Brown. It's not him, but if it was him, if you know what I mean. And he was wearing leggings as well. The old, you know, them skin tight, you know, them fucking drain pipe picking, you know, if you've got the right style, you can pull them off. But not when you're like 18 stone. Don't work. Tell you what, you can't beat Kojak. He was one super fucking cool bastard, he was, wasn't he? Fuck that. I'll confess. He walks in the room, I'd shit myself. I'd confess. It was the other three, it wasn't me. Yeah, someone sent to me yesterday where I got my cameras from. Amazon, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. I couldn't tell you. Just type in security cameras or whatever on Amazon and you should be able to find it. But they're bang on, you know. They've got that infrared. You can, they're not bleeding show up in the dark. And I've got the other two cameras to go on, but there was such a hassle to put on the back one. It just sort of put me off. So I'm surviving with two. Two does me, you know. I can see both doors and that, and I can see all around the front. Yeah. So they're pretty good. I do like them. Gives you a bit of peace of mind because you can't see bug all outside here, you know. So yeah, happy days. Yeah, what do you want, eh? What's going on at the front there? Such an easy sod.
Just to add to the flavour, some salt.
What the fuck are they doing?
Then we can cook that for only a couple of minutes, just to burn off all that alcohol.
Do you know what? If I want to stay comfortable, I'll get out and move. But I can't be arsed. He took me out of the game doing that. Fucking hell, that was hard work. Bringing out breath now and everything. Oh Jesus, that was hard work. I'll tell you what, they make you bloody work for your £1 bleating 50, but it needed to be done. And I feel all, you know, I had a bit of a wobble yesterday with the Mincy walk, so I've cleaned the van and I bought myself a Yorkie. That should reinstall the manliness in me. Fucking Yorkie, do what?